In Vung Tau in the tip of South Vietnam, thousands of workers are preparing the Bia Dong topside for its maiden journey. Soon, this massive platform will be deployed in the South China Sea for offshore oil processing. But there's a challenge ahead. The nearly 12,000-ton structure is built on land, and it needs to be loaded on a barge to take it to the seas. A complex and hazardous task that's been entrusted to the experienced engineers, crew and safety experts of Mammoet. For them, the project starts with the so-called jack-up. It takes some days of preparations, during which the crew assembles the jacking systems outside of the topside. These are skidded into position and connected to the cellar deck. A series of test starts to guarantee a safe operation. Test accomplished. Now lifting can commence. Every millimeter counts when it comes to jacking structures this size. With use of a control computer, the operator jacks the topside in steps of 480 millimeters by simultaneously extending 36 hydraulic jacks. Pressure, load and stroke of each jack are closely monitored. On the first day of jacking, the topside is brought from 4.5 meters to 5.5 meters height. Now a calibrated weighing is performed. When the client has finished the last preparations, the time has come. The operator jacks the topside to over 12 meters, creating the required clearance for a deck support frame to be inserted. When it's in position, the topside is lowered down onto the frame and the load can be released. Close by, Mammoet proceeds with the final part of the Bia Dong project, the loadout, which consists of 3 operations. First, the barge needs to be positioned. While tugboats keep it in place, the crew connects winches to steadily position and keep the barge in front of the quayside. The second operation is to pull the Bia Dong topside to the quayside with strand jacks and prepare it in front of the barge. Breakout jacks are used to assist the initial move of the topside. The third operation is by far the most challenging, a simultaneous pulling of the topside onto the barge by strand jacks while keeping the barge level. The ballasting system keeps the barge from tilting while the topside is moving onto the barge. It also keeps the barge at the correct height, closely following tidal differences. Not an easy task, because the uneven load distribution of the topside also requires an uneven ballasting on port side compared to starboard. But the engineers have everything under control. After hours of precision work, they finish the loadout. The barge is released while reconnecting the tugboats, and then the Bia Dong topside is off to its final destination, 400 kilometers out in the open sea. Mission accomplished.